All right, what is going on, Fizz Nation? How's everyone doing this evening, this weekend? Looks like we got about a dozen people watching the stream from the actual page, and then we've got a watch party that's going on. Looks like it got a few people in there. Good to see everybody this evening. Wow, actually, the watch party is pretty packed right now. That's pretty awesome. I've never actually done the watch party before. This is a new thing for me, but I'm seeing those likes popping up. I'm seeing you. Whoever's doing that. There's my dad. He's watching. Josh, hey, what's up, man? Chad, Malachi, Pope, Cody. I see a bunch. I see all you guys. There's Abby. Hey guys, so everybody, thank you so much for joining up. Welcome to the Fizz. To my knowledge, this is the only Facebook Live webisode, web series, whatever you want to call it, that basically just does exactly what we say on the tin. We basically just review live. We just do live reviews of new and interesting soda flavors that hit the market, and as luck would have it, basically, summer's coming to an end, and some people have a problem with that. I know me. I love summer. It is my favorite season of the year for anyone who's wondering. Yeah, summer is effectively coming to an end, sadly enough. But fall is basically on our doorstep. And so, what we've been seeing, hey Beth, so what we have been seeing in recent years, well, probably a little longer than that, but for a while now, what we have basically been seeing is in the there's a market cycle that goes on where as the seasons change, new interesting flavors come out to kind of match with the season. And right now, everybody is talking about fall because it is the next season, and there's there's a highly romanticized view of fall in West Virginia. I don't really think it's very accurate, but I mean, people really dig fall around here, even though okay, so we all know the romanticized view of fall, which is the cool, crisp autumn air and the crisp leaves crunching under our feet, and the high school students, they've got their dances and all that. I'm about to be a bit of a curmudgeon here. Sorry, but it's not very accurate picture of fall, is it? I mean, that highly romanticized view, with the Friday night lights and all that, that exists for like, I don't know, a week, I guess, total, and then yeah, and then basically it's just a lot of rain and a lot of mud and all that. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if it's as accurate anymore, but as a lot of people seem to think it is. But I mean, hopefully that'll change this year. Hopefully we'll get that highly romantic pumpkin spice season. Yep, pumpkin spice season. That's pumpkin spice everything. Well, thankfully, we're not going to be doing or maybe unthankfully, depending on who you are, we're not going to be doing anything with pumpkin spice tonight. Not this week. Maybe a pumpkin spice drink might come out that y'all request. Sorry, Chelsea, don't kill my dreams. Are they bringing out a pumpkin spice Pepsi? Maybe. Although the last time they did a spiced Pepsi, that was Pepsi Fire, and I liked it, but not a lot of people cared too much for it. Chad, please stop cursing on my stream. I'd very much appreciate that. He said the S word associated with winter, which y'all know what it is. Anyway, there won't be any pumpkin spice this evening, but like I said, the very first advertised fall flavor that I saw popping up on social media was this guy right here, Mountain Dew, and it is called Voo Dew. I see what you did there. Mountain Dew. So kind of going with that Halloween fall deal there with all the carved pumpkins and the jack o' lanterns and all that. So I didn't realize this until I got actually Matt Pope, who is watching, said. He's the one who got this particular bottle for me. He found it before I did, and I don't know if Katie's watching, but she's the one who found where it was, and then Pope grabbed it. But what's up, Skitty? So it says, and I didn't realize this until I actually had the bottle in hand, but at the top of the label here, it says it is a mystery flavor. So it could very well be pumpkin spice, just with white coloring. I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. So I know I saw Cody had been he posted earlier. He said that it tasted like Skittles. So I don't know, maybe it does. And then somebody else beforehand said they didn't really like it all that much. I'm not really sure. I don't remember the specifics why, but yeah, it does say limited edition here, 2019 mystery flavor. So Baby Shark do. Yeah, okay. So Baby Shark do. Anyway, oh, sorry. You see what I did there? I had to. It was terrible. But anyway, I think it's time to get into it. Enough of my talking here. For those of you who are joining, just now joining, I've seen a few of you creep in here. We're looking at 17 viewers right now on the actual stream, and I can't tell how many are in the watch party, but there's a lot of you. So all of you who are on board, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Cody says it's amazing. So I hope it lives up to whatever hype it has. I haven't seen this advertised much, so we'll see how it goes. But for those of you who are just now joining, this is the first fall flavor of the season that I saw advertised, and we're going to go ahead and try it now. We've been off for about a month as far as sodas are concerned. I do have one bottle of a local soda, not local to West Virginia, but like a local to a certain area that I'm going to try. I don't know if you'll call that a fall flavor, but we'll get to that. Anyway, with that said, enough of me talking. You guys want to know what I think, for some reason, about Mountain Dew Voo Dew. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this here. You know what time it is. Alright, so that satisfying fizzy sound as the cap pops open. Alright, you guys know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get this here in our sniff test. You know, it kind of does smell like Skittles a little bit. I wouldn't put that as like the primary thing that this reminds me of, but yeah, it's definitely a sweet, fruity flavor, or scent, as it were. Almost like Runts again. I had a flavor, I think it was the Liberty Brew, the Mountain Dew Liberty Brew, kind of reminded me of Runts candies. This is almost like a mixture of that with Skittles, sort of, just by smelling it. But that's your sniff test. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get our trusty glass with ice. And oh yeah, you guys hear that? I got a different position in the mic. I don't think this is gonna work. This microphone position. I probably should put it back to the way I had it. I figured I'd try something different. It's actually more in my way than it was before. I think that's the reason why I had it the way that it was before. But anyway, yeah. So as you can see here, it is this cloudy white color, like the Mountain Dew Whiteout of yesteryear. I don't know. I assume they still make that. I'm not sure. Yep, that's how I do puns all day long. Okay, so let's see here. Looks like I'm trying to snort the Mountain Dew. Don't judge my life decisions, Pope. Of course, yeah. This is a safe place for puns. Ale. I'm assuming that's Ale 8. He says. All right, so you enjoy that Ale 8, and we got this sort of like white cloudy drink here. So, yep, it's that strong sweet fruitiness. So, without any further ado, cheers. This is interesting. Yeah, it's got that kind of Skittles cotton candy. That's kind of what this is doing for me here. It's giving me sort of like a Skittles cotton candy flavor. It's good. I do like it, Don. Yeah, it's pretty good. Taste the rainbow. Forgive me, I'm looking at comments from two different things. I'm looking at comments from the watch party and from the actual native stream. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to catch up with both streams here. But pinky, yep, got the pinky out, so I can be fancy. Okay, so let me get a load of this aftertaste here. Yeah, if Skittles made cotton candy, I think that's what that would taste like. I think that's probably the best way I can describe that. It's unique. It's definitely unique. Um, Although it kind of does throw it. It it's not so separate from the holiday the Liberty Brew that they put out over the summer. Um, it's not terribly distinct from that. Um, because it did remind me of the Runts candies. But yeah, this is more Skittles than Runts as far as the taste is concerned. Um, is it better than regular Mountain Dew? Okay, I'm in the way minority here. All right, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me because I'm probably about to say a heresy or a blasphemy or something like that. But um, I don't actually like the regular Mountain Dew. I'm not really a fan of the regular Mountain Dew. I've never really cared too much for it. All their other flavors are hit or miss for me. They've come out with some bangers, but the the regular original Mountain Dew is not a go-to for me. I'm not really that much of a fan. So I'm sorry for those of you who are going to unsubscribe and unlike this page and never watch me again. Toodaloo, thank you for watching, but yeah, I've never really been a big fan of the original Mountain Dew, and a lot of people don't like when you say stuff like that. What are nutrition facts on it? There are quite a few here. But yeah, it's definitely 90 milligrams of sodium, 73 total carbs, which is 24% of your daily value. Oh, that's good news. 73 grams of sugar, no protein, not a significant source of other nutrients. Wow, I'm surprised at that. Kidding. um, 270 calories in a bottle. Serving size is one bottle. I'm not going to read all these ingredients. I can't pronounce half those words. So, yeah, there you go, Kirkland. So, he thinks regular Dew is doo-doo. I see what you did there, Chad. That was awesome. Somebody give this man some likes. That was great. So, how many sugars? Yeah, 73 grams of sugar. So, yeah, for what that's worth. Like I said a few streams back, most of the soda that I drink, you guys watch for reasons like this. I love a good soda, but I just turned 33 here earlier this month, and yeah, I'm drinking much less soda than I ever used to when I was younger, which is exactly the thing I used to say I would never say when I was younger. But there you go. So yeah, puns. Yeah, we're very pun friendly here, guys. Drop some soda puns in those chats and let's have a good time. Yeah, Don, I'm not. I wouldn't say candy corn so much. I mean, let me try that again. I didn't really pick that up. No, I wouldn't say candy corn. I would definitely say um, it leans more towards Skittles, cotton candy type of mix. That's the best way I can think to describe that. Um, Aftertaste is kind of bland. I mean, it's not offensive by any stretch of the imagination, but you know how it is with those corn syrup sodas. There's a residue that kind of builds up in the back of your throat there, um, which I'm not a big fan of that. That's the kind of thing that I have to wash down with water after I'm done drinking it. Thankfully, there's ice left over and it melts. But yeah, that's basically where I am with this. I like it. It does taste more of a fall flavor, I guess. I mean, I can't really see a flavor that isn't pumpkin being specifically a fall flavor. But I mean, I think people are gonna like it. Skittles. I'm assuming you meant to say Skittles are the cure to depression. If that's the case, wow, we've been doing it wrong for way too long. But but yeah, yeah. When it all comes down to it, I don't really know how you. I guess it's as good a fall flavor as any. I never really associated with Skittles with the fall. It really does taste more like all around kind of candy thing, but yeah, to each his own, I guess. I'm very likely to drink this again, but I don't think Skittles and the cure to depression. Okay, I'm not really sure. I think I missed one of your comments there, because yeah, they're coming too fast now. But I see what you're saying. So, um, it's not my favorite new flavor of Dew that's come out this year. I think that was the one that I found at not Voltage. Was it Shockwave? I can't remember. The one that is exclusive to Speedway stores. That one. That one was really good. That was probably my favorite Dew flavor that's come out this year. But this is good. I can see myself enjoying it on the front porch before the air gets too cold. Which, man, didn't the temperature in West Virginia go from 90 to 60 like it saw a state trooper this past week? Like, that was crazy. Just how cold it got, just how quickly it got cold. I was actually staying at my parents' house last week overnight, and I had the fans on, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I was freezing. I looked at my phone and it said 57 degrees or 53 degrees or something like that. I was like, this is a crime. It's still August. What's wrong with you, Mother Nature? Get it together. Shoot. So yeah, that's about where I am with that. I like it. It's not anything that I'm gonna go crazy about when I can't find it on the shelves anymore. But I would say it's appropriate as a fall flavor, and I hope that they do well with the flavor. So, speaking of Speedway, this bottle was found at the Speedway in Nutter Fort. I'm assuming that the Speedway in Bridgeport would have it as well. And of course, we'll probably start seeing it pop up in other convenience stores in the area. So, yeah, that's about where I am with that. and I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up here and finish this bad boy. Get my dog out for a walk, and then yeah, I got some chillaxing to do for the rest of the evening. So, Bye Felicia is perfectly appropriate here. So for all 17 of you, at one point I think we had 19 who were watching on the main stream, and all of you who joined the watch party, thank you so much for being a part of it. I think this is my most watched stream in a while. So, okay, Matt Pope says that Speedway in Bridgeport also has it. So he would know. He has spent a lot of time there throughout the course of his life. I think he used to work there as recently as the last 4 years. So, there's that. Too much information. So yeah, that's about it for me. Thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, finish this up, and what's the other drink? I can't. That's the thing, man. I can't remember the name of it. I know that it was red. I know that it was sort of like a citrus cherry, which reminded me of the Cheerwine squeeze that they did like 4 years ago. That was really good. But I cannot. I know it's not Voltage. That Voltage keeps popping up on my mind, but I know that's not it. But it's definitely it's definitely still in Speedway. I saw it just last week when I was there. So so if you're looking to try that, give it a try, and you can find it there. And I'm sure there are other areas that are selling Voodoo now as well. So thanks so much, and we will see you on the next one. Like I said, I have a local flavor from, I want to say, Tennessee area. I cannot quite remember. I have to look that up, but I've had it for about a month. Chuck Posey actually gave me that one, so I need to get that reviewed. But we'll probably get that in here before too terribly much longer. So thanks everybody. Y'all have a great evening, and we will see you on the next stream. Y'all keep fizzing, and we'll see you next time. Peace.